Hi guys. I'm sorry that it took me so long to create part 2 of the forms, but that's what we are going to do in this video. We are going to do word forms. So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start off with a really easy one. 35 written in word form. So this uses some spelling practice. You have to know how to spell these words in order to do word form. So let's start off with this 3. It's 30. So 30. And whenever something ends with like 20, 30, like that, with a Y at the end, like T, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, TY is what I'm saying. You need to add that dash, which this dash is very important. So I'm just going to circle that with my orange marker. Now let's get into this 5. So the 5 is just a 5. So it would be 35. You see, this involves spelling. You have to know how to spell these in order to do this. Number 2, 465. Now this is a little bit harder. Each one is going to get harder. So let's start off with this 4. This is 400. So that's what you would put for that. And then put 60. You see, it ends with that TY. TY at the end here. TY at the end right there. So you know what that means. We need to put a dash. That was a little big for a dash, but I'm just gonna keep it like that. It's fine. 60. So 465. 5 would go on the other side of that dash. That would be 465 written in word form. Now, this number might look hard to write in word form, but it's really not. The numbers are just getting bigger and bigger. Word form is not that hard. So this is a 4. So we have 4, but we have to add the 1,000, because whenever there's 3 zeros, it's 1,000. It's like that. It's 1,000, so it's like 4,000 since there's 3 zeros. So I did put a little note over here for you. 3 zeros at the end equals 1,000, because that is a true fact. So if you see 3 zeros behind that comma, you should know that that is 1,000 or 4,000 or whatever. Well, we're just going to do one more example. That's as far as we'll go. That's as big as we'll get, because some of you watching this might be little. And just in case you are, that's as far as we're going to get. Okay, so I put the camera down a little further just because I'm at the bottom of my board. We have 50,000. I know this might be hard. That's why this is as far as we're going to get, because some of you that are watching this might be really little. So it's really not that hard. We're going to go through it together. Let's get started. Okay, so let's go through this together. So we have a 50 at the beginning. Now this 50, it's not just like 50,000. No, it's not like that. This is a 50. So I put a little underline there just so that y'all know that that is 50. Now I'm going to change my color to this blue for the rest of the problem, since I just love how this marker works. So it will be like 50, and you need that dash. That dash is a must. You will get bad grades in school if you do not include that dash. I'm going to circle that dash so you remember that in a different color, of course. Guys, I love color coding, so that's why I did that in a different color. Now, let's get into this. So we have 3 zeros at the end. Look at this little note. What does 3 zeros at the end mean? I'm going to give y'all some time to figure that out. Y'all may pause this video if you need, but I will give you a pause break as well. Alright, so, remember, that dash is circled. That means it is a must in school. Now, we have 3 zeros at the end, which means 1,000. Okay, so let me get into this. So, we have 50,000. 50,000. That is a big number, but it is not that big if you write it in word form. Nice job. You get an A+ on this lesson. Very good. Alright, well, I erased the board. Bye.